congratulations on the win. You won an FA Cup as a manager, but that was behind closed doors. So given today was your first North London derby with a full house, it must come close to matching that cup final.
It was one of the nicest feelings that I had. Certainly in this stadium. It was a big occasion for us, big game. To win it the way we did it, and to feel that connection with the team and supporters, it made it really special.
You've always said that this is a process at Arsenal. It would take time with several transfer windows. But did we see a Mikel Arteta team with Mikel Arteta players today? This
is an Arsenal team that has won a game today, and their manager. So a lot of things that he feels very related to, and I'm proud of the way we played, and I'm more proud of it to be able to give something back to the fans because they really stood behind the team.
Emile Smith Rowe was named man of the match. Last season, you challenged him to score more goals and make more assists in the position he plays. Could this now be a point where he hopefully kicks on for your team and starts doing that on a more regular basis?
Well, he has scored 2 in the last 2 games. It's great. I think today was a great example of the senior players showing big leadership, standing up for the team. The likes of Owa scoring the goal. And then 2 academy players that they've been raised and developed within our system to come here in a big derby and do what they've done and score 2 goals.
Is it important to have those kind of players in derby? We see lots of players come from overseas now, but to have players that recognise exactly what it means must be an important thing.
They are able to transmit that feeling because they've been raised and educated, experiencing those feelings, being in the stadium and supporting the club. And a lot of people that we have as well in our organization that they have a real sense of what a derby means, and I think they will be proud of what they've seen.
Thanks, Mark. John Cross.
Hello, Mikel. Congratulations on the win. I was just going to take on Mark's point there about you've obviously had some ups and downs during this time, but today felt so special within the Emirates. Can you just sum up what it meant to you in terms of the atmosphere, the victory? That it must be one of the most special days as manager so far.
I think when we didn't have the crowd, it's impossible to rebuild a project. It's impossible to attract people and connect with what we are trying to do if we don't have fans, if we don't have our supporters here. And it makes such a different thing when you sense that they believe that they are willing to support and we want to entertain them and play in a way that they're going to feel proud, and that happens at the same time. It's exceptional, and that's why I think we all enjoyed it, and we all are really happy today with what we've seen.
There's some really good performances all round, but Oba scored. His flick on the halfway line, sort of, kind of a bit, was really something special. Sort of almost Bergkamp-esque, wasn't it? Just how pleasing was the all-round performance?
I'm really happy with the performance today, the performance against Burnley, and with what he's doing. And when he's getting criticized, we are asking him to do more. He stood by it. He put his head down and is working tremendously hard for the team. And now I can tell you that he's really leading the team.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, John. Jim?
Hi, Mikel. Mikel, to go in at 3-0 at half-time and to come out in the second half, you must be really impressed with the game management of your team there in the second half. You never really gave Tottenham Hotspur a sniff in that really second half. It never really looked like that the comeback was going to come on. You sort of saw the game really professionally.
Well, I think we did, but there are certain aspects that we had to do better in the second half. The way we gave the ball away in difficult areas, the way we defended some of the runs in behind, we could have done better, but it's understandable. They are chasing the game, they are throwing everything, they are putting 6-7 players in our last line, attacking with a lot of width and players inside, and it was difficult to control that, but overall very happy.
And finally, Mikel, from me, I suppose 3 games in, people were talking panic. They were talking Arsenal and bottom of the table. 3 games later now, you're only 4 points off Liverpool at the top of the league. It's a really tickle sort of business when you think about it, that we're only 6 games in and a 3-game swing and everything has changed.
That's the beauty of this game and the danger of this game as well, that it changes so quickly, both ends, and you always have to be alert and try to seek for improvements and do better, which I believe that we can still do.
Sam?
Hi, Mikel. A few months ago, you told us this project was going to go bang. Did today feel like the day that bang started, especially in the first half?
Well, certainly, obviously, I think we all agree that we saw a team that it was really convinced from the beginning, play with the right energy, with high rhythm, with a lot of quality, with great cohesion and understanding of what we wanted to do with and without the ball. And then we were super efficient. I think that's something that we've been lacking in that final third, to get the right pass, the right shots to hit the target more. And I think we did all that really, really well in the first half.
And just a quick one on Granit Xhaka, obviously came straight back into the team 3 games out, having COVID. Were there any doubts in your mind about whether to pick him, and how is he looking now after that knock?
Yeah, obviously we had to think about it. We had different options to play against them. We believe that the way they set up and what we wanted to do in the game, it was the right call to do that. I understand that a lot of people will say, okay, but you won the last 2 games, why are you going to change it? We did it with the intention that it was the right thing to do to start the game, and then had other options as well to change it. And unfortunately, he got injured, and I'm pretty worried because he doesn't look very positive at the moment.
Paul Gilmore.
Hi, Mikel. Mikel, how close was today to your vision for Arsenal Football Club, and what have you done over the last 3 games just to try and bring this side together to energise them like that?
Well, what we did is try to explain them with a different perspective what happened in the first 3 weeks. We missed 9, 10, 11 players in 3 matches that we could not select, that they were out, and the ones that they were in as well with a lot of difficulties because they had COVID, they had injuries. So, and we played the best 2 teams in the world, that you could see yesterday when they played each other. So, but we had to accept that we were bottom on the table. That was the first, accept the reality, go back to certain things that we have to do better, and then believe in what we do, continue, stick together. And then we were lucky because we had our people with us in a difficult moment, which in football is very rare to find. And then things started to get better.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
John West.
Hi, Mikel. Just a very quick one. Can you hear me okay? Were you aware that Thierry Henry and Daniel Ek were watching next year?
You are in mute, John.
God. Yeah, sorry about that. Were you aware that Thierry Henry was hosting Daniel Ek in this game? A game that's got a huge global appeal. Arsenal on the up.
I cannot hear the question.
Were you aware that Thierry Henry was hosting Daniel Ek?
No, I wasn't.
And finally, Joseph Prince Wright, please.
Hi, Mikel. You said a lot about the fans and the reaction that they gave you today. What's your message for them moving forward? I mean, there's been some tough times, but now the positive times are here. What kind of message do you want to give to them? And can I also ask about Aaron Ramsdale as well?
Thank you for creating this incredible environment today with the energy that they showed towards the team. And this win is for them. Enjoy it tonight.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
See you guys.